pt2radio.com.
Masterful Choices, where choice really matters. I'm Monique Chapman, your host. I converse with an established and upcoming conscious leaders in the fields of human potential, intuition, spirituality, and metaphysics, providing empowering information for you to live a 5-star balanced life. When you were born, you came to Earth with everything you needed to make life a success. Together, let's discover your pathway to greater success. To find out more about me, upcoming show guests, the classes, consultations, energy work, and holistic healings that I provide, visit my website, MoniqueChapman.com. Now, I've been told by my clients that I keep it real while providing them accurate information and profound deep healings as they face the lessons they agreed to learn in this particular lifetime. Do remember to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and connect with me on LinkedIn. My opt-in newsletter, Healing News, is available through my website, MoniqueChapman.com, or you can join from my Facebook page. And the first hour we had Larry Martin, so if you missed that, please go back and listen. A lot of good information was shared in that show today. And this hour you have me, and I'm going to be taking your questions, so give me a call. I'm also going to be talking about candles and how candles can be utilized to change our lives for the positive or a situation for the positive. Okay. Now, the information that I'm going to share on candles is information that's intertwined but gleaned from Richard Webster and my good friend Kat Ironwood at the Lucky Mojo. Now, magic is the art of achieving a desired result by sending a specific aim out into the universe where it can be manifested. Candles that are burned to support this intention become powerful magical tools. As the candle burns, the request is sent out to the universe. And in effect, the candle becomes a link, if you will, between the person making the request and the universal mind. If the universal mind is spiritual in nature, the candles will just allow the energy to flow. The universal mind is spiritual. The candles are solid, but they are transmuted into spirit, the candles, when they burn. Now, the Rosicrucians were sometimes known as fire philosophers because they used fire to symbolize transmutation. As the solid candle burns, it is transmuted into light, symbolizing the transformation of something of a base into something much better. And basically, it's called enlightenment because you're taking one thing and you're changing it into something else, and you're using heat and light, so you're going to become enlightened. Candle magic comes and makes uses of all the 4 elements. An unlit candle symbolizes the element of earth. When it is placed in contact with fire, or you light the wick and the candle melts, liquefying the candle, if you will, that's a symbolization of water. And of course, smoke is a symbol of air. Now, because of this, it's impossible to perform a ritual with just a single candle, as all 4 elements are incorporated into it. So that means if you pick a white candle or a blue candle or pink candle, whatever color you pick, you're still utilizing the 4 elements, okay? And then the color or non-color in a white or black candle is what the energy you're choosing to live with or to work with, okay? Now, candle magic can be so much fun. It can be very frustrating too, but it can be so much fun. And if you approach it with a serious but lighthearted approach and truly believe it's going to work, it will work for you. Now, a single candle can provide emotional healing. For instance, choose a red candle. A red candle if you need more energy, if you want more confidence, or you want some more passion in your life, okay? You choose an orange candle because that will help you with gaining vitality and motivation. A yellow candle encourages open and honest communication. A green candle relieves stress. It gets rid of that resentment, and it gets rid of the impatience. So if you got issues along those lines, keep a green candle lit. The blue candle provides courage and eliminates nervousness and indecision. An indigo candle eases family problems and aids in concentration. The violet color candle provides inner peace and nurtures the soul. The pink candle helps you give and receive love, and that's the operative word here. Give and receive, because sometimes we're so busy giving, we shut off the receiving channel. And to be in balance, it should flow both ways. Now, the silver candle provides confidence and self-esteem, and the gold is useful if you have a fear of success. And then the white can be used at any time for any problem. So, in doubt, don't know what color to use white because it encompasses everything. If you know what to use but you don't have it and you have a white candle, use white and program it with your mind, with your thoughts, so that you will be able to accomplish what it is you're setting out to accomplish. Now, I want to back up to the gold candle for a moment because you can find them in stores. They're usually about, 6 inches long and a very metallic-y gold. And once they burn, the center of the candle is white. But the energy of gold brings you up to a very high vibration. Not only your space, up to a very high vibration. And that gold will help you eliminate the fear of success. Because sometimes it's not about, I don't know if I should start that business because I'm going to fail. It's like, should I start that business because if I do, it might succeed. And then what? Okay, so utilize the gold. And if you don't have gold, you can use gold's cousin, which is yellow. Okay, so it's really going to be important for you to get some information out there. Now, candles themselves speak a magical language, the words being expressed by the flickering and dancing of the flame of the candle and the billowing of the smoke and the popping of the hot wax. Candles chatter, and the direction of the flame will donate the magical communication. So just sitting in a room lit with only a few candles or several candles can create this mystical and magical experience as the flame of the candle dances in a darkened room. And if you don't do it with a candle, think about the last time you sat in front of a fireplace or watched the fireplace log on Christmas Day on TV. And, what do? You're mesmerized by the flame. And you start watching the flame and the rhythm of the flame and how it dances. Okay? And if you're doing some type of spell work and you're looking for, is it working? What you can do is look at the candle and look at the flame and see how it's dancing. Sometimes it's still or, it goes like this if you're watching my fingers. And sometimes it's like all over the place. And I actually have 2 candles right now that are burning, and they're talking to each other. It's really interesting, but they're talking to each other. So it'll be interesting to see how they burn down and what the message is after they burn down. Now, what I'm going to share now is symbolism in candle magic, and this is from Michael Strabo and Henry Gamache. And it became popular to conjure candle workers in the 1940s, and that was to burn very small freestanding candles or lights, as they're known, to in various colors to draw to you luck or love or money or protection from evil or to even wreak vengeance or exert control over others. Now, be careful what you put out there because it comes back to you. So I'm not saying just to, go ahead and, wreak havoc with people. That is going to be your choice. But just remember, any energy that you send out, it comes right back at you. Okay? Now, most of the spiritual suppliers back then catered to the African American community, and the people that did that, they were the Jewish people. They owned stores, okay, and they also offered a 7-branch menorah candle holders to their customers, which gave hoodoo candle burning a sense of the Kabbalistic way, I'll get that out, and working with candles. But you'll see it in many homes today. In fact, if you look Kwanzaa time, you'll see the menorah and at the 7 different candles on it. So, it started a long time ago with people who truly believed in the power of the candle. Now, the color system that's been given to candles was really influenced a lot by the European magical traditions. Okay, and there's some African magic, religious symbolism too, and what I'm going to read for you. Now, white, the color white for a candle. White donates spiritual healings, purity, healing, and rest. So if you're having trouble sleeping, before you go to bed, meditate upon a white candle. Okay, and then just go to sleep. Spiritual blessings, if you're in need of, and I can't think of a time when I'm not in need of spiritual blessings, burn a white candle. Okay, blue candle denotes peace, harmony, joy, kind intentions, and healing. Okay, different shades of blue, and I'll talk about it with the purple. There were the royal colors because people way back then couldn't afford the fabrics, couldn't afford the dyes. So these candles were very, very special. So the blue candle was very special, as well as the purple candle. And the purple candle was all about mastery and power and ambition, control, and command. And notice when I say power, I don't mean power over a person. I mean self-empowerment so that you can move forward. Ambition, your own ambition so that you move forward. You're not going to let some naysayer stop you from moving forward. Control is about you being in control of yourself, not someone else's life, but in control of yourself. And command, for you to put out there what it is you want. I command X amount to happen, or I command whatever to happen. I command that, the energy is going to be good. I'm not going to fall into a crappy energy day just because it's out there, the energy's out there to have a crappy day. So if you're feeling, like those low energies or any of the powerful energies, wear some purple or burn a purple candle because that's going to embolden that. Now, the green candles are the money spell candles. It's about gambling. It's about luck. It's about business. It's about keeping a good job. And it's about good crops, okay? Because think about it, spring and summer, you're planting and the crops are growing and they're vibrant and fresh. And by the time the fall comes, they're on the other side of that and they're changing colors, as Larry spoke about in the first hour. So it's going to be important that with the green candles, you're focusing on money or bringing in some type of luck or on your business or a good job or good crops. Now, I have to say here, though, for the business, you can also use a purple candle because, again, way back when the royals they would use purple. The other people couldn't get the dye, and it would, bring positive energy toward them. It would bring business toward them. So for business, you can consider green and or purple or one of each. Okay. Now the yellow was about devotion, prayer, money, which is the gold inside of the yellow, cheerfulness, and attraction. So if you needed any of those qualities in your life, or you were having issues, say, with prayer, my goodness, I just can't sit down and pray. What's wrong? Light a yellow candle. And as you light the yellow candle, the energies will subside. It'll help bring you clarity so that you have presence of mind to do what it is that you want. Okay. Now, the money with the gold, gold used to be our standard, our backing of the money. It's no longer that case, but gold is a very high frequency here on earth. And, why not attract to yourself the highest frequency that you can attract? It's kind of like a no-brainer. Okay. Now, the red candle's about love spells and about affection and passion and bodily vigor. Okay, so, if you have some issues and you need more vigor wherever in your body, light a red candle. It will help. Wear red clothing. It will help. I mean, if you see a lady walking down the street and they're equally beautiful, let's say they're twins, they're equally beautiful. One has a red dress on and one has a green dress on. Your eyes are going to go to the one in the red dress and you're going to perceive her to be more successful, more beautiful, or whatever, only because of the red. So if you need to impress people, wear some red. Now, if you're going for a job interview, don't wear red. Okay, it's not the place. You're not there to take them over. You're not there to impassion them at that moment. Okay, you're not there to show them affection. But red is a power color, so you might want to have on red underwear. Nobody's going to see it, but it gives you the same energy. If you're going for a job interview, as we had several in the first hour, burn a red candle. Burn a green candle or a yellow candle. It will help. In fact, I'm going to share something in a moment about the 3 different candles so that you can create more money for yourself, and this does work. Now, a pink candle is about attraction, that soft attraction, the romance of a situation, about clean living. The pink is like a hearty, healthy candle. The orange is about being ready to change your plans, opening the way for new endeavors in your life, and prophetic dreams. So if you want to have prophetic dreams, meditate upon an orange candle before you go to sleep. If you're stuck and you just can't figure out what's going on and you need to open the door, so to speak, open the way, an orange candle will assist you with that on the energetic level. And the brown candle, the brown is all about neutrality. Okay, and the brown candle is especially useful when you have to go to court for any reason. Light a brown candle, and on that brown candle, either inscribe on the side of the candle, or you can put a piece of paper 3 by 3, write what you want, and then fold it and then put it under the candle and burn it so that it will assist you with the court case. In my life, I've been audited 3 times by the IRS. 2 of the 3 times, and I used a brown candle. 2 of the 3 times, absolutely nothing. I just walked out smiling. The 3rd time, I actually walked out smiling too, because it was for $125. Okay, it's like, yeah, here, have it. Okay, so the brown candle will work out well for you. The black candle is about repulsion, dark thoughts, sorrow, freedom from evil. A lot of witches will dress in black because they feel that keeps them pure and that the evil energy won't come and attack them. Okay. Now we also have double action candles, and one is red and black. The red's on the top and the black's on the bottom, and that's all about removing a love or a jinxing spell. Okay, so if you feel someone has sent you some negative energy because they didn't get their way with you, a red and black candle, they call it a double action, would work very well for you. Also, that would work very well, double action, is a white candle. So the white candle's on top and then the black is on the bottom. And this is to return evil to the sender. It works every time, folks. Just, light it, set your intention, have that person's name or person's name, and then just send it on back. Okay? And then the green and the black double action candle, that helps to remove any money jinxing. So if you feel like, oh my goodness, I was making money and things were going good and all of a sudden nothing's coming in, or you can't find that job for 6 to 8 months or whatever, that is going to be the candle that you should burn to assist you. Now, I know you're saying, okay, I don't have any money, so how can I do the candles? Well, go borrow $4 from somebody and get a candle, and let the place that you're buying the candle dress the candle for you. And if you cannot access one in your area, you can always go online. Lucky Mojo is a very reputable place, and Lucky Mojo is in Forestville, California, and Ancient Ways in Oakland, California. They both have mail order so that you'd be able to still work, still help yourself without getting yourself into any type of trouble or anything like that. Okay? Now, for a moment, I'm going to talk about the symbolism of candles, because if you go into one of those, what I call witchy poo stores, very fondly, but when you go into a store like that, you're going to see all different types of candles. Okay? Way back in the 1930s, suppliers of candles started figuring out, okay, well, people will buy image candles if we make them, and they made them for special uses. Now, the image candles are more expensive than, say, the glass candles. The figure candles are referred by many practitioners when working with unusual or extremely strong spells, or if, let's say, for instance, somebody has done you wrong, you know they've done you wrong, even they know that they've done you wrong. And let's say it's a male, for instance, and I'm not talking girls, he broke up with you. I'm talking about someone who's actually done something to truly cause you some harm. You would get the male candle, you'd put his name on it, you would dress it and burn it so that that energy is sent right back to that particular person. Okay? Another candle that people use for this purpose is called the black cat candle, and the black cat is for gambler's luck. Okay, the bride and the groom, the man and the woman side by side with two wicks, red for passion and pink for love, or pink for reconciliation, if that's the space that you in, or you can go red and white, and the white attracts new love. Okay, but you want passion in that new love, right? So it would be a red candle and a white candle. So you can use that for a couple's candle. Now, if you're a really negative person and you want to cause harm to someone or damage to a couple, you could get the couple's candle in black, and that will do it. But however, what you send out is what you get back, and you don't know how soon you're going to get it back, and it might not even be this lifetime. It might be another lifetime, so whatever you send out is going to come right back at you. Okay? Now, the lovers, you can get lovers candles that are nude embracing candles, and you get the red for sexual passion and the white if you're looking for new love. Okay, and then the divorce candle, like say, okay, I'm done. I'm so done with you. I'm out of here. So you get one with a man and a woman, provided your marriage is a man and a woman. Now, if you're, a gay couple, it might be two women, it might be two men, or whatever the case may be. And what happens is you'll find these candles joined together, but their backs are joined together. So they're not facing each other. Their face is looking in other directions. Lighting both candles, stating your intent, and letting the candle burn will cause people to separate. Okay? There's an Adam candle, that's a nude figure candle, and there's an Eve candle, and that's also a nude female candle. You generally find them in white, sometimes in pink, and they're used for love spells. So if you're a guy looking to attract a relationship, you want to get an Eve candle, and you want to work with Eve. But be very clear about what your intent is. If your intent is just to have a friend with benefits, well then, so be it, have that friend with benefits. But if you're looking for something longer term, then it's going to be important for you to be very clear on the type of work and the type of energy you want that candle to attract to yourself. Okay? And then they also have the candle, the male member and the female member, if you will, the penis and the vulva. Okay, and this is relating to sexual behavior. So say you're with someone, guy or gal, you're with someone and sex just isn't quite what you'd like it to be, but you like the person, you want this to continue. If you're the guy, you go get a vulva candle and you write on a piece of paper, 3-inch by 3-inch, what you would like the relationship, the sexual relationship to be. And you always want to put this or something better, and for the other person to be in agreement, because if they're not in agreement, it equals rape, and that's not good. Okay, and then you do the reverse if you're a woman looking for the man, and then you light the candle, and then you just let it burn all the way down. Now, once the candle burns all the way down, it's important to pay attention to the wax. Okay, what figures, what pictures are within the wax of that candle, so that you can say, oh, okay, well, it burned down and it burned down quickly. And, oh, here's a shape of a heart, or here's the shape of a heart that's somehow broken, or here's a Cupid's arrow, or whatever it may be. Or if you get really lucky and you're doing both the male and the female candle, maybe they'll merge together like a male and a female can. So there's many ways to utilize a candle like that for your desires, but do make sure that they are, healthy desires and for the highest good of everybody concerned. And last but not least, I'm going to talk about the skull candle. And the skull candle, it's black and it's used for meditation. And sometimes it's used for gambler's luck, but generally I would use it for meditation and to help you get into the meditative state so that you can start to shift your life to the positive, make things better, okay, for what you're trying to create. Now, the time of day that you light your lights or set your candles is very important. To draw influences, some people prefer to work in the morning because the sun rises and, people are up and they're, fresh in the day. Not too much energy is out there. So when you light it in the morning, you have more of an opportunity for the energy to be well received by the universe. Okay. Now, some people want to work at night, and that's say like 6 p.m. till midnight. And 6 p.m. to midnight, you're going to work on things that you really want to dissipate in your life, which you want to banish in your life. So if you want money, you don't want to do it 6 p.m. to midnight. If you want money, you want to do it from noon to 6 p.m. or 5:59. Okay? And the reverse if you're looking to bring something positive in your life. Now, case of emergency, you need to get stuff done, just do it, okay? We don't have to be so anal about, times. Go with the feeling, go with your intent, go with what you feel would work for you, because as you do that, I am seeing that things will be okay for you. And let's see. If you have one of those tall candles that's in the glass encased candle, and you're really not comfortable leaving it while you're out of the house, whether for a minute or all day working, first of all, you can put it in the bathtub. Should it fall over, it'll scorch your tub but not burn down your house. Second of all, it's important to snuff the candle out and not blow the candle out. Okay? The reason why, if you blow the candle out, you're blowing away all the hard work that you put into the candle, and you're not going to be able to achieve and create what it is that you want to do. Another way to work with the candles to put them out is to turn them upside down into a saucer of graveyard dirt. I did say graveyard dirt, but that is a great way to put it out. And plus, when you put it out that way, you're giving a little bit of flame to spirit, and spirit is willing to help you. Okay, you're calling in the spirits to help you. Now, there's 3 forms of divination combined with utilizing candles. Pyromancy is divination by flame. Zeromancy is divination by wax, and capnomancy is divination by smoke. Excuse me. Each and every one is important, and it's just going to be up to you and what you pick and what you feel. Now, there's a lot of people right now that feel that they have a lot of negative energy around them. They want a candle to get rid of the negative energy. So here's a very simple spell to help you send back negative energy. It's not going to necessarily remove everything, but it'll help you send back negative energy. You'll need a black bowl. You'll need a black candle, matches, and water. So you gather your tools and you light the candle and have some of the drippings drip into the bottom of the bowl so that you can stand the candle up. Okay. Once the candle is upright, you want to anoint it, and what you want to do is do a motion of going down several times. So you could anoint it with banishing oil, or camphor is a good oil. Anything that has the takeaway is taking energy away. So you anoint it 7 times, you light it, and then after you light it, you pour water in the bowl up to the brim of the bowl. Now, as the candle burns down, it will effectively remove the negative energy. And then once it's down and it touches the water and it goes out, that means your spell is done. Don't worry about if, you can still continue to do something or what's going to happen later, because that's really no concern of yours. What you're doing is letting the universe know what is going on, what it is that you would like to have happen. There are many different candles that you can buy, especially in encased glass. You have John the Conqueror. You have all of the Orishas. They have their candles. All the saints have a candle. Once you do light your candle, do remember to say a prayer with each and every one, because it's going to be important to say a prayer. And afterwards, it's important to give thanks. Okay? You just don't want to, take and not give back to the universe, give back to spirit. So if you tell the spirit, thank you for helping me, thank you for assisting me in all of these ways, that will be heard. And once that's heard, you will be able to bring back to you positive, clear energy. Okay. Sometimes it's just really peaceful in your house to have one of those great big old pillar candles and put it on your dining room table and just burn it when you're home. If you have a scented one like vanilla, that's going to be so smoothing and soothing. It's going to allow everybody to just chill. Okay, you'll notice you won't have so much discordant energy in your home, and everybody seems to be happier. Plus, you're giving the house itself a blessing. Okay, if you're looking to raise the vibration of your home, it just doesn't feel right at all, a rose candle will work wonderfully. Now, when I buy rose candles, I get them from Yankee Candle Company because the scent stays for the entire candle. However, you can use whomever you want. Again, set your intention on what you would like the candle to do. And then when I'm done with that for today, I just put something over the top of it to snuff it out and utilize it again. If you're looking to bring more money into your home, a red candle, either infused with cinnamon or a red candle that you put come to me oil on and then roll on cinnamon and light will work. The cinnamon is the attractor. The cinnamon is going to bring you the money. Okay. Now, if you want to get rid of some energies in your house and you're not quite sure what it is, get a lemon candle and get a sage candle. Or sometimes you can find the two combined with each other, but get a lemon and sage, light it, state your intent. And, you just relax as the scent of the candle is, wafting through the house and it's just covering everything, and it just feels so good. And you'll actually feel release as you're going through the process. Okay? There are many herbs and solutions actually that you can utilize with candles. You can use juniper and juniper berries to bring more money. You can use the camphor as a banishing type thing to get rid of something. You can use the rose, again, to be very important. You can utilize the saffron, the spice saffron, and using saffron on top of a green candle or rolled within a green candle will actually bring you luck very quickly. Okay, you've got the yellow of the sun and the intelligence in there, and you've got the green candle, which is bringing to you opportunities. Just be very clear on stating your intention. So many people fall down on this because they haven't stated their intention. They need to be specific. You know that when you call into me for a reading and you say, well, Monique, I want a general reading, you know I'm not going to go there, because my basic premise is for you to know where you're at, know where you want to be, and you can have a zillion questions along the way as to how you're going to get there. Okay, but it's really going to be important for you to be specific with what you want. You can create a sigil for your candle, and that's basically, again, a 3x3 piece of paper. And if you have parchment paper, that's great. You just tear out a 3-inch by 3-inch piece of parchment, and you can write on it what it is that you want the candle to do for you. And so you're writing like this, and you see my hands, then you turn it 45 degrees to the right, and then you would write your name on it if it's for you, or whoever's name on it that the candle's for. And then if it's something that you want to bring in, you pick up that piece of paper and you fold it toward yourself. Make a very strong crease, and then you turn it another 45-degree angles and bring that fold again toward you. If you're looking to escape something in your life, same process, the 3-inch by 3-inch, okay? Excuse me. And you write whatever it is that you need to write. You turn it 45-degree angles and write the person's name, but then you want to take that piece of paper and fold it away from you. Okay, and then turn it again and fold it away from you, because as you fold it away from you, you're sending away the energy that is no longer welcome. Now, earlier I said I was going to share a money spell with candles, and I am. You would need a green candle, an orange candle, and green, orange, and gold, green, and red. And you're going to put the red candle at the top. You're going to put them in a triangle form. So the red candle at the top, and either the green and the gold on either side. It really doesn't matter what side it goes on to. Then you're going to take a dollar bill, a $1 bill, and do I have one close by? Hold on a second. I'm going to leave the screen, but come back with a dollar bill. And as I come back with the dollar bill, I'm going to show you how to fold this dollar bill for your magic to work. Okay, so here's the dollar bill, and hopefully you can see it because I don't know where my camera is. So here's the dollar bill. Okay, you guys can see that. So what you want to do is fold around the dollar bill so that good old George here is, just standing here by himself. So you'd fold one end over, and I'm doing it a little bit sloppy because of time constraints, but you have this now as you are closer, and now you want to fold it even more. You want to fold the top down, and you want to fold the bottom up, so that in essence, if you're looking at this on the Achieve TV, this is what you see, okay? You see George basically in a frame that you made for him. And then what you want to do is to be able to have it stand up like this, okay? So if you can see that, the dollar bill is literally going to stand up. And you're going to point the top of George's head toward the red candle, okay? And then you're going to have the two candles below. So it's going to be sitting right in the middle of the triangle. So like say this is the triangle, and here George is in the middle, okay? If you can see that. And then what you're going to do is state your intention out loud. What is it that you want this spell to do for you? I've done it when I needed $500 or $6,000 or whatever, and it's come through and true as long as I was very clear about the intention. So you get clear on your intention, and then you light the candles starting with the top, and then you go to the left, and then you go to the right. And then you meditate on the flames of the candle, because the flame is going to grow taller and taller and taller, okay? So you meditate on the flame, because meditating on the flame, you're infusing into the candle what it is that you say you want. So say you need, today is Wednesday, you need $500 by Saturday, and you don't know where it's going to come from. Okay, you do this little spell, and while the flame is growing, while it's flickering, you're going to concentrate on $500 in my bank account by Saturday, or whatever word you choose to use. Then at that point, what you're going to do is walk away and let the candles burn all the way down. Now, the way that you can do this safely, do it first of all at a time you're going to be home, and number two, you can get candles. Maybe they're about 4 to 6 inches candles at any drugstore, major chains like CVS or whatever, and you can utilize those candles, and then they'll burn all the way down in about 2 hours, and then your work is done, and you go on about your business. You don't worry about if it's worked, how it's going to work. You don't worry about any of that. You just have trust and faith that it's going to work. Now, if you live with someone who doesn't believe in this, try to do your candles in secret so that you're not causing any unnecessary energy sent to the candles that's going to disrupt what the candles should be doing. Okay? Because you don't want that. You want the candle energy to be able to flow. Okay, so it burns all the way down, and then you just go on about your business and surprise yourself when you come across the money. Now, if it doesn't work for you, it could be that, number one, you weren't supposed to get the money, which is rarely that happens, or number two, your request wasn't specific enough. I mean, you really have to be specific. You don't want, for this spell, you don't want any more or any less than what you actually need. So say you added up your bills for the week, and you know that, come next week you need X amount of money. That's the amount of money that you want to ask for. Okay? And then just let the candles burn all the way down. This also can be done if you want to attract love. With love, you want one red candle. Again, it's at the top of the triangle. And then you want 2 pink ones on the left and the right bottom. Instead of using a dollar bill, what you'd want to do is make a heart, cut out a heart, and then on the heart you want to write your name and the other person's name and the desired outcome that you would like to have with that person. Okay? Notice I said desired outcome. I didn't say forced outcome. So you want to have the desired outcome that you would like to have with that person. And then you light those candles. You've already set your intention. You let it burn all the way down. And then just go on about daily life. Go on about daily life. Because as you're going about daily life, that's when you're going to run into the person, bump into the person, be discovered by the person. Because you're out there and you're living life and you're not holding on to, oh my goodness, I've got to have this, Because sometimes when we want something, we squeeze it so tight. And in squeezing it so tight, we just, squeeze the life out of it. I mean, think about, like something soft and furry, or even a soft furry toy. We tend to, play with it and massage it and rub it, and then all of a sudden we're like this, and it's like the toy's going like, let me go. So same thing with magic work. Okay, so that's something that you can do to bring in money and to bring in love. And the love doesn't have to be romantic love. If you just want love overall, you can have the heart and just leave it blank to draw love to you. Or you can enhance the love spell by getting a piece of rose quartz, which is a beautiful, beautiful pink stone, and putting that in the center on top of the heart that you cut out, okay? The wonderful thing about magic is about using your imagination. And when you use your imagination, it's truly coming from your heart. It's truly coming from your soul. And as you do that, that's the best energy to send out, because the energy will support what you're looking to achieve. Okay? So that's my little talk in candles. I didn't have any callers so far. So if you do have a call or an inquiry, you're welcome to send that in like the next 30 seconds. But the one thing I do want to talk to you about, this is October, and as I alluded to in the first hour, this month on Masterful Choices, both hours, we're having an Llewellyn feature month, which means the majority of the authors that are on in October are from the publishing company Llewellyn. They put some great books out. I mean, we've got some books, haunted stuff, demonic dolls, screaming skulls, and other creepy collectibles. We've got The Spiritual Power of Empathy by Cindy Dale. Cindy has been a frequent guest here on the show. We've got several on ghost stories. We've got one on the most haunted house in the world. And we've got one about ghost soldiers from Gettysburg. So we've got, a lot to share. Okay, a lot to share. And Llewellyn is proudly helping Masterful Choices as I'm helping them, and we're creating this wonderful month to get their authors out and to get valuable information in your hands so that you have more of an information bank to dwell with. I will post on the Achieve Radio website the link to Llewellyn once I have it. We're working on it diligently right now. And I'll also post on the Achieve Radio website the ghost, interesting, the guests that are going to be on talking about their ghosts and other things that go bump in the night. And by the way, if you have any good stories that you would like to share about, bumps in the night or whatever, please do, because we would love to hear from you. So those are just a couple of things that are coming up in the very near future, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So do join us, have your friends join us for the Llewellyn Feature Month, where you're going to have some dynamite information coming at us from a very strong spiritual source. Okay. I think that I am done. I truly believe that I am done. I have nothing else to say, which is for me kind of weird, but from time to time that happens. So if you're looking to get your life back on track, as many of you are with the lack of employment or, underemployment, and you're really wanting to see tremendous change in your life, give me a call. If you mentioned that you heard me on the radio show for this week, so from the 1st of October until the 8th of October, I am offering a very short 15-minute consultation for $40, and that is a $10 savings. However, you must mention that you heard about it on the radio, okay? And when we begin the session, not at the end, okay? And you do that, that's going to at least give you a jump start into shifting the energy of your life. It's a little bit more than calling into the radio show and getting information, and you're empowering yourself, because on the radio show you receive, which is great. You receive. I'm here to give, or my guests are here to give. But when you do something where you're actually remunerating something to someone for what they do, that's truly an equal exchange of energy. And as long as you can stay in whatever equal exchange of energy, the better your life will be. Okay? So, I do implore you to start making your own masterful choices. Okay? It's going to be important that you do, because every choice that you make is a masterful choice. And I do want to thank you for being with me tonight. I'm truly honored and grateful, and I do appreciate your time and attention. And when you're ready to shift the energy of your life to the master level, give me a call at 888-240-6057 or email me at Monique@MoniqueChapman.com. Love yourself enough to make an investment in yourself. And remember, the most important choice that you make is what you choose to make important. Abundant blessings, light and love to all. Namaste. Do you ever feel stuck, like you can't move forward? Or does it feel like your circumstances are so different that no one can understand or help you? Do you need guidance to achieve your financial, romantic, career, or health aspirations? Call me, I can help. I am Monique Chapman, and for over 30 years, I have assisted thousands of clients in gaining clarity and achieving their goals. Are you overwhelmed and looking for relief? Do you yearn to gain or reestablish your deep spiritual connection? Call me at 888-240-6057 and set the appointment that will change the course of your life to the positive. With so much going on today, everyone needs a resource they can count on to guide them through tough times. I am your resource. Call me now at 888-240-6057 and let's get started. Why suffer in silence when you can have the relief you are desperately seeking? Love yourself enough to make an investment in yourself and call me today at 888-240-6057. feel stuck, like you can't move forward? Or does it feel like your circumstances are so different that no one can understand or help you? Do you need guidance to achieve your financial, romantic, career, or health aspirations? Call me, I can help. I am Monique Chapman, and for over 30 years, I have assisted thousands of clients in gaining clarity and achieving their goals. Are you overwhelmed and looking for relief? Do you yearn to gain or reestablish your deep spiritual connection? Call me at 888-240-6057 and set the appointment that will change the course of your life to the positive. With so much going on today, everyone needs a resource they can count on to guide them through tough times. I am your resource. Call me now at 888-240-6057 and let's get started. Why suffer in silence when you can have the relief you are desperately seeking? Love yourself enough to make an investment in yourself and call me today at 888-240-6057.
Trusting spirit to meet all my needs. When I trust in spirit, I always succeed. Energy flowing, the light brightly shines.